Breaking news coming out on Thursday afternoon. Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker is expected to land on the injured reserve and have surgery on his left knee. Kansas City quickly snagging another kicker in response who's going to join the team on the road in Buffalo this coming Sunday. We're going to break down all those reports right now. What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Thursday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. You might have heard Harrison Butker has made headlines on Thursday afternoon after unexpectedly popping up on the Chiefs injury report. Reports say that the three-time Super Bowl champ will undergo surgery but return in time for the playoffs. Let's talk through it all and bring you the latest developments, but first, like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. And let's get into this one. All right, as press conferences began Thursday morning, Chiefs reporter Matt McMullen shared no new injuries to report for the Chiefs today. Everybody will practice. Then right as practice concluded, the team tweeted out from their official Twitter account that defensive end Charles Omenihu, who is on the PUP list, and running back Isaiah Pacheco, who is on the IR, were limited in practice. No shock there. Here's where the surprise comes. Joining them as a limited participant was kicker Harrison Butker. The news quickly unraveled after that, so Tom Pelissero shared it first. He said, quote, on Twitter, sources, Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker is expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks and is likely headed to the injured reserve with a left knee injury. Kansas City will have a new kicker Sunday at Buffalo. Ian Rappaport then tweeted out, quote, Butker is expected to have surgery to trim his meniscus in his left knee per source. That's why he's headed to the IR, though he'll be back for the home stretch and playoffs. In response, Pelissero shared that the Chiefs have already found his replacement. The Chiefs are signing Spencer Shrader off the Jets practice squad per source. Adam Schefter reported and confirmed the same news that the Chiefs are signing Spencer Shrader off the Jets practice squad and placing kicker Harrison Butker on the injured reserve due to that knee injury. Now, this all developed within 11 minutes of the Chiefs' original tweet. How about that for a Thursday afternoon? Head coach Andy Reid will talk next on Friday, so tomorrow after practice, we'll have to wait until then to get further information from the team. Now, Drew Butler, a former NFL punter, shared on Twitter his observation, saying, Harrison Butker has collapsed on his left knee following through every kick this season. It is a change in his technique that really caught my attention, and unfortunately, it's not surprising his left knee needs a meniscus procedure. Hope he gets healthy. Josh Briscoe even shared some info on who exactly the newest Chief is going to be. Shrader, a 25-year-old rookie, kicked for South Florida and Notre Dame in college, and he went undrafted in the 2024 NFL Draft. He was signed by the Indianapolis Colts as an undrafted free agent and made all 3 of his extra point attempts for Indianapolis in his only Colts appearance. Later in the year, as a member of the New York Jets, Shrader converted both of 2 field goal attempts. Shrader kicked touchbacks on all 8 of his kickoffs, 5 with the Colts and 3 with the Jets. This August, the Chiefs made Butker the highest paid kicker in the NFL, in NFL history, might I add, for a 4-year, $25.6 million extension with $17.75 million guaranteed. The deal could keep Butker in Kansas City through the 2028 season, though the team retains an out after the 2026 season. All right, with that, time to check in with the team. We got the coordinator stepping to the podium today like normal on a Thursday. Mind you, all of these interviews were conducted before the Butker news broke out. So with that, we're going to bring you special teams coordinator Dave Toub, followed by defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo and offensive coordinator Matt Nagy.
I mean, the execution, the guys did a great job. I mean, whether it was Noddy sweeping the arm and getting that tackle to lean forward, and George and Leo hitting the C gap at the same time. You know, and then you got Jack in the D gap coming hard, and then you got Justin, who he's really the engine of the whole thing, because if you don't have that edge guy, that fast edge guy, they don't overplay him, and the wing had to go out and put 2 hands on him, kind of loosens it up for everybody else. So that's why it happened. You know, today we watched it, and you know, and I think they have the energy now to go and do something else. You know, they want to do it again. They know they can do that. You know, now, but we have to, you know, get it up. Maybe it's a punt block, you know, I mean, or a big return from McColl. I mean, something. They understand that how important, you know, each and every play is.
What was it like watching them back with the group?
It was today. We watched it, and it was fun. You know, we turned the TV copy up real loud, so we got to experience it. And we heard the crowd, and I said, "How many of you guys have goosebumps?" And everybody raised their hand. So. It was very cool.
Yeah, listen, this quarterback is, there aren't enough superlatives to say for the extent of my knowledge and words is not good enough to do him justice, because he's tough. And then they put a back there that can run it. I mean, you know, we've got to continue to play the run well, and then it's all the other stuff. But what they add to it is the quarterback can run, and he runs like a fullback. It's not doing this. I mean, he can. So we know what we're in for. We've gone against him quite a bit, but a lot of respect for him, and we got our work cut out for us. And boy, I'll tell you what, he does a lot for us, and you know, he's a jack of all trades, man, and masters them all. But he's out there on special teams. He's on there for us on third down, first and second down. We put him on the edge. We put him at linebacker. And listen, he loves football, and it comes out every time he plays. But I mean, there was like 3 guys coming through there, but Leo leading the surge. Well, listen, I've always told you guys I love the length. You know, you can't coach that. He's raring to go. I mean, he ran around yesterday, and again, there wasn't much you could do. But he got off to the side and hit sleds, worked with Joe, got together with one of the practice squad old linemen. So we'll see how he progresses. But listen, he helped us last year when he was out there, and hoping for the same things, you know, going forward this year.
You start out schematically with what they do. It matches the back end. So we always talk about rush to coverage and how that fits. You know, those guys have always done a great job. We played each other a lot over the years, so there's that. They're tall and lengthy on the ends there. You know, Espinosa, he had a nice tip last year for an interception. They do a good job being able to change the launch points for the quarterback at the top of the pocket. They're just good football players. You know, they play hard. You know, we talked about it the first time we had we got together and talked about DeAndre coming to this team. One of the things with him is he doesn't drop many footballs. And so when you're a quarterback and you throw it to somebody and they catch a lot of the footballs you throw to, there's a trust level that really goes up. Taking the routes, taking the scheme, finding out what he does well, I think it just keeps growing more and more.
And today we also got to hear from defensive tackle Chris Jones, who talked about facing the Bills on the road, tackling Josh Allen, and working on that pass rush.
Try to contain Josh Allen, keep him in the pocket. He can make every throw. He's just increasingly dangerous outside of the pocket. Can create plays with his feet. Hard to bring down. So more so affecting Josh Allen. I completely enjoy playing in Buffalo. They got the best wings. They really do. They have some of the best wings I ever tasted or built. And their fan base, very similar to ours. Very in tune, very passionate about their teams. So we know when we go up there, it's not only the Bills we're playing the fans also. So it makes that game more interesting and exciting to know that we're going to go in that type of atmosphere that's similar to our home crowd. It's hard for us to beat them during the regular season. We got to try to figure that part out. Very good team. Very, very good team and a well-respected head coach. And they're building that team defensively, and Josh is making some things happen on offense. So, you know, it's a complete team, one of the better teams that we may have the opportunity to face later on in the season, maybe in the postseason. So it's a very exciting game for us. It's a challenge for us to compete at such a high level and also compete on the road.
In a recent article for ESPN, analyst Matt Bowen and senior reporter Jeremy Fowler dove into their top 25 pending free agents. Smith landed at number 2. They said the Chiefs would love to re-sign Smith, but know that will be tough, Fowler wrote. In fact, there's an expectation that Smith could become the highest paid guard in the NFL. The top of the market currently sits at $21.5 million per year, and the Chiefs are at least bracing for life without him because of that price. Smith is a top 10 interior lineman in the league, and the Panthers giving Robert Hunt a $100 million free agency deal back in March had to get Smith's attention. Now, SpotRack lists his market value right now at $18.6 million per year. Smith spoke about the enjoyment he gets with playing alongside his O-line with reporters today.
I've been blessed to play with Creed and Joe my entire career, and we have fun every day we come to work and we make fun out of it, and you know, talk about ultimate professionals and guys who are consummate professionals every single day. They bring it, and you know, at the end of the day, that chemistry that's built up, the trust factor there. I know the way Creed's going to react to certain things, vice versa with Joe as well, and the chemistry obviously and the bond is there.
Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. As always, we'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll see you back here on Friday.